Sony is once again generating excitement among photographers and videographers with growing speculation about the highly anticipated Sony FX3 II. According to industry rumors, this new cinema-focused camera could debut alongside the Sony A7V at CP Plus 2025, Japan's premier camera and imaging expo. For months, speculation has been building around the FX3 II, with many initially believing it would serve as the natural successor to the FX3. However, a surprising twist suggests that Sony might position the FX3 II as a replacement for the A7S IV, rather than a complementary model. This unexpected shift has sparked intense discussions about Sony's long-term strategy, raising questions about whether the company intends to merge its hybrid mirrorless and cinema camera lines into a more unified product offering. When Sony first introduced the FX3, it was essentially a video-centric version of the A7S III, featuring a compact form factor, enhanced cooling, and dedicated video controls while retaining the A7S III's core strengths in low-light performance, dynamic range, and 4K video quality. The FX3 became an instant favorite among filmmakers who needed a small but powerful cinema camera for documentaries, travel videography, and run-and-gun filmmaking. If the FX3 II follows this trend, it could either incorporate technology from the yet-to-be-announced A7S IV or potentially merge both product lines into one camera. This move would align with Sony's recent efforts to streamline its camera lineup, reducing product redundancy while maintaining clear distinctions between hybrid and cinema-focused models. One of the most exciting and controversial rumors surrounding the FX3 II is the possibility of it featuring a 12-megapixel global shutter sensor. A global shutter captures the entire frame at once, eliminating the rolling shutter effect, which distorts fast-moving subjects. This would be a game-changing feature for filmmakers working with high-speed action, sports cinematography, and handheld shooting. However, global shutter technology has trade-offs, particularly in terms of dynamic range and low-light performance, which have long been hallmarks of the A7S series. This has led some industry insiders to believe that Sony may opt for a partially stacked sensor instead, similar to the one rumored for the Nikon Z6 III. A partially stacked sensor would improve readout speeds, reduce rolling shutter effects, and enhance dynamic range, making it a strong alternative to a global shutter while preserving the A7S series' legendary low-light capabilities. Beyond sensor technology, filmmakers and content creators have outlined key features they hope to see in the FX3 II. One of the most requested upgrades is internal ND filters, which would eliminate the need for external ND filters when shooting in bright conditions. This would be a major convenience for filmmakers who frequently work in changing lighting environments. Another highly requested feature is enhanced wireless connectivity, with improved Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capabilities for seamless integration with accessories like wireless microphones, external monitors, and remote controls. Filmmakers are also eager for 4K 50p and 60p recording without sensor crop, ensuring full sensor readout at high frame rates for better slow-motion capabilities. Better in-body stabilization is another critical expectation, with many hoping for improved active stabilization with minimal cropping, which would benefit handheld shooters and gimbal-free filmmaking. Some rumors also suggest that Sony might increase the sensor resolution to 20 megapixels, making the FX3 II more appealing to hybrid creators who need high-quality stills and video. Another major request is internal RAW recording, which would give professionals greater flexibility in post-production, while higher bit rates for the XAVC codec would improve overall image quality. Audio performance is also a priority, with hopes for improved preamps and better shielding against wireless interference, which would enhance sound recording quality in professional settings. Additionally, remote monitoring and camera control through mobile or desktop applications would be a significant advantage, making collaboration on set more efficient. If Sony does position the FX3 II as a replacement for the A7S IV, it would represent a major strategic shift. The A7S series has long been a favorite among filmmakers, particularly for its exceptional low-light performance, compact design, and hybrid usability. Some worry that a global shutter sensor, if implemented, could negatively impact dynamic range, making it less appealing for videographers who shoot in extreme lighting conditions. Instead of a drastic change in sensor technology, many users would prefer refinements such as internal ND filters, improved ergonomics, and better bit depth options. Adding to the speculation, Sony is rumored to be unveiling both the FX3 II and A7V at CP Plus 2025. This move would highlight Sony's commitment to serving both professional filmmakers and hybrid shooters. The A7V is expected to continue the A7 series legacy, offering a balanced mix of photography and video features at an accessible price point. If both cameras are introduced at the same event, it would suggest that Sony is positioning the FX3 II for dedicated filmmakers, while the A7V caters to those needing a high-performance hybrid camera. With CP Plus 2025 set for February in Yokohama, Japan, the event would serve as the perfect stage for Sony to unveil its latest innovations. Whether the FX3 II features a global shutter, a partially stacked sensor, or other advanced technologies, it is shaping up to be one of the most significant cinema camera releases in recent years. As anticipation builds, the biggest question remains, will Sony merge the A7S and FX lines into one, or will it continue to offer separate models for different users? While the answer is still uncertain, one thing is clear: Sony is once again set to shake up the camera industry with groundbreaking innovations.